Soccer situation.
Alex, it's Friday the 13th.
Spooky Friday.
This episode, Spooky Friday. This episode, number 79, brought to you by Littlefoot Coffee.
Yes, indeed.
We'll circle back to that in just a little bit. You might see some slight differences in the running order today, Alex, rather than intro. I have here the state of play.
Okay.
You know, we've been recording a little more intermittently lately. You might have even... It would be really something if you noticed this because I just hit it. But I changed the Instagram tag as well. No longer Soccer Situations Podcast.
Ooh.
It's now Soccer Situations Mag.
Okay.
The two initiatives, why am I coughing so much, are not necessarily tied together, but I have been thinking about the podcast a lot. And you know that I've always thought about the podcast as a magazine,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
I want it to be heavily influenced by like 90s skateboard and music magazines, yada yada.
Yeah.
So I'm going to rebrand it as such, as like a digital or audio visual magazine, however we end up like shorthanding it, we'll, figure out what we call it. But it's a digital magazine. The podcast will be one component of the magazine.
I like it. I like that.
Exactly. But, expect more of a variety of features, short form, more creativity in the posts, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that. I like all that.
And hopefully more consistent content between official full podcast episodes.
I like
that.
What
I'm saying?
I like that. It makes it fill in the gaps a bit, give people more bits and pieces, different ways to interact.
For sure. I'd like to be able to publish stuff that, I can kind of work on with no timeline on the side, just little creative outlets here.
Little written pieces and things like that.
Yeah, less pressure on us to get episodes out weekly necessarily. If we can't, we're both very busy, important people.
It's true. This is true.
And most importantly, really, the rebrand is just a mental reminder for myself, like what I want this thing to be and what I want it to look like. The state of play here is just an effort to make our episodes less timely.
Mm-hmm.
If they're not coming out week by week, I would love an episode to open with kind of a look around, a snapshot of where the world is at the moment.
Okay.
I didn't think of this until just now, but have you seen the movie Zidane, a 21st century portrait? This awesome Zidane art house film that's like barely a movie at all. It's just it's like 20 cameras following Zidane through the course of a match. Whether or not he's in the action, all the cameras just follow him, different angles of Zidane being cool.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
The one part that isn't Zidane focused is halftime. And at halftime, it pulls out and it gives like a cool snapshot montage of everything going around the world at that moment in time when that match is taking place. That's very grandiose and beautiful, and of course it has that awesome Mogwai soundtrack, which makes it so beautiful. So it's pretty arrogant of me to compare that to this. But what I'm trying to say is this is that snapshot. At the beginning of every episode, I just kind of want to take a look around, see where everything's at. So if people don't listen to it right away, when they go back, they can kind of have a sense of context and a framing of where we're at when we talk today.
I like that. Yeah, I'm into
sense?
that idea.
Cool. So, as it stands, the state of play right now in the Premier League, folks. Arsenal, top of the league by 4 points. 12 games remaining. I didn't double check that, but I think that's correct, right? Will they hold? We'll see. We'll talk to Alex more about that, obviously. With Manchester United, Chelsea, and Liverpool all kind of putzing around the outer Champions League spots, 4th, 5th, and 6th place, I think it's gone a little quiet, the story of Aston Villa holding steadily in third. Right now, 5 points clear of that pack. You could argue whether or not their title challenge is fading away, but I still think, once again, Unai is just not really getting the credit for what he's achieving with Aston Villa.
7 points is not an insurmountable gap.
No. Down at the bottom of the league, West Ham have got cooking, and they decided to heat up the relegation race while they're at it. Relegation had been all but done.
It felt like it was over from the start.
Right. Until a few teams in safety decided to start sputtering, and West Ham have gone and won 3 of their last 5 matches, which hilariously, amazingly, and God knows we need this, is pulling Tottenham down into the relegation race.
Big time.
Great stuff. Oops. Great stuff. Around Europe, the league phase is done in the Champions League. Arsenal finished perfect, top of the table.
Undefeated.
But as I noted here, Alex, Liverpool finished the same way last year.
I almost
only.
No,
Sorry,
I almost hate it. I mean, it's like Shorzy, dude. The perfect season.
Yeah.
Every time you have the perfect season, it's like you never win it all.
Right. It's too good to be true. Yeah, it's too obvious. Right. Yeah. So being nervous there. The knockout round for teams that finished outside the top 8, but from 9th to 24th, has been drawn. There's a couple cool fixtures in there.
Yeah, I was just taking a peek at that. There's some interesting stuff.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that. And just around town, America continues to crumble into a fascist dictatorship. It's absolutely more terrifying headlines each day.
Oh, my God. It's so it's so scary.
Each day scarier than the last. Yeah, that's great stuff.
Yeah.
But pretty nice weather here in LA. And I hear we had good weather in Grand Rapids as well.
Yeah,
Alex.
we finally got a little break from the cold. We're getting into the 40s for a few days here. We're going to nice melt. We'll be able to see the ground and the sidewalks again.
Oh, that's great. A 40s burst in February in Michigan is a godsend.
It was beautiful out there today.
Nice,
It's
dude.
going to be a good weekend.
Nice. Okay. As I mentioned earlier, today is Friday the 13th.
Spooky day.
Yeah. February 13th, so it's the day before Valentine's Day. Yeah, go figure. I don't have any plans. I'm working.
Yeah, fair enough. Same.
Perfect segue here. Why don't you tell me about Littlefoot's plans for the holiday weekend?
Valentine's Day weekend. We did. We have bundles for sale with Foliage of Flower. Our baker
Nice.
friends. We have like the shortbread and coffee bundles with our Love Potion blend, or we have like 2 drinks. Shortbread and coffee, I think, or shortbread and a bundle, like a little bundle of flowers to go with it. It's a cute little Valentine stuff.
Bros, that's automatic. Just
Also,
do it.
we're having a bunch of. I think they're going to be there selling stuff directly as well, selling pastries and stuff. Plus, we'll have like
Sick.
our Valentine's special menu still going. We started it early this
Cool.
week, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff.
Right on.
It's weird doing all the fancy drinks now. It's like it's weird. It's weird being a real cafe now.
That's awesome, man. I love it. Your latte art's getting really good too, man. I see those Instagrams.
Getting better. It's getting better.
It's getting great, dude. I'm just getting to the point where I'm gonna get a little worried when I come back. I'm like, am I gonna have to like show this guy what's up, dude? Like, what if I try to alpha you,
Latte
dude?
art
And
battle.
I'm like,
You want to have a throwdown when you
get
come
up in
back?
there. Like when I was in Tokyo, dude, Japanese guys always super, super friendly, and then you get a few beers in them, and they want to fucking arm wrestle you all of a sudden.
That's amazing.
Oh, dude,
Oh
true
man!
story.
Speaking of, we're getting off track here a little bit, but Al and I have been talking up a big trip to Japan sometime here in the future. If you want to go to Japan,
You and Al in
Yeah,
Japan?
you
and
wanna
Al in
join
Japan?
us.
It's funny you say that, dude. I just commented or social media reached out to my friend Ashley, who I went to Tokyo with, who is a Japan. Dude, she goes to Tokyo like every year, basically. She has been at this point, I think, hundreds of times.
That's fucking awesome.
She's the most, like, so plugged in Tokyo. even back when we went almost 20 years ago now, she was already like mega plugged in Tokyo. And anyway, she posted something funny on Instagram because she's funny. And I was like, oh, I was just bragging about how plugged in you were in Tokyo. And she was like, I just got back from Tokyo and I'm going again next week to Tokyo. So let's go. Do you want to go anytime? And I was like, I'm so broke.
Yeah.
And she was like giving me like links to cheap fucking flights and shit. She's a Tokyo enabler. So if you guys are serious, you want to do it.
We want, yeah. I know Al definitely wants to do it.
Yeah, dude. If I don't join, maybe I can join, and we can rope Ashley into a trip to have ultimate tour
Dude, if
guide.
she went with us, that'd be the best. If we had somebody who knows the inside, that's all I want.
To get Ashley to go with you on a trip to Tokyo, all you have to do is ask her, "Hey, do you want to go to Tokyo?"
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, perfect.
She's crazy like that, too.
Well, when we figure out when we're gonna be able to actually make it happen, we'll have to reach out to Ashley and say, "Hey, I'm gonna join these two random dudes in Tokyo."
I mean, she's super
Tokyo
funny.
first timers,
and I can say from experience, good travel companion. She's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that was a fun diversion.
Right.
Littlefootcoffee.com.
Bam. Get some coffee. Get some coffee. Help me make a trip to Tokyo by buying coffee from Littlefoot
Exactly.
Coffee.
Support Alex's Tokyo dreams, dude. Support Alex's weeb dreams. Man, I'm not saying this is why anyone should travel to Tokyo. I'm not this kind of sleazebag, but I'll tell you what. I've never even particularly had a thing for Asian girls, but on Melrose, dude, where I work right now, and with Verve Coffee having a presence in Tokyo, we get very specifically rich Tokyo girls in the cafe all the time, and they are such a unique genre of woman. You spot them a mile away, dude. I think maybe I would mistake rich Hong Kong girls too, but like rich Tokyo girls, dude, the way they dress and they're just the coolest people on earth.
Intimidatingly cool.
And yes, I don't know where I'm going with this. I guess it's just has been making me want to revisit Tokyo too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Fashion capital, man. Such a cool fashion city. I'll tell you and Al right now, the trick to go as like a white guy is just to like wear all black, I think, because you just can't even hang with these boys there.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, that's a good call.
This is all getting cut out. I'm high as
Leave it
shit,
in.
and I'm just like thinking about Tokyo
No,
now.
I want to, yeah. Al randomly sent a thing to us the other day. It was like, hey, you guys saving that money for Tokyo? And it was like a Bourdain clip about Tokyo.
Oh, yeah,
like,
Tony loved it, dude.
Yeah, I kind of want to go. I mean, I've been wanting to go for a long time, but we'll see.
It's one of the great food cities.
Yeah.
It's one of the great people cities. It's one of the great soccer cities.
Yeah, it's true.
Great culture there. There's tons of awesome soccer stores all over the place. Great soccer bars. I saw Liverpool beat Chelsea there in the Champions League semifinal.
Oh, yeah.
2007. It was one of the greatest soccer watching nights of my life.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's
incredible stuff, dude.
Watching.
Yep.
That's awesome.
It was awesome. We beat them on penalties as the sun was coming up, dude. The bar had open front, you know, so it was like daylight was rising behind us.
Yeah, that's epic.
It was great stuff.
That's epic stuff.
Yeah, travel. Everybody should travel more.
It's true. This is true.
Next on the agenda is Casual Corner. I think we've been keeping it pretty casual already. All I have to talk about is all I've been talking about for the past week. Just ask anybody I work with. Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah.
It's so good, dude. Dude, it's so good. As I brilliantly wrote in the running order here, Night of the Seven Kingdoms continues to shit excellence. People that have watched the show will know there's like an odd amount of shitting that takes place on the show and shit-related humor. So that's intentional.
Okay.
The show is absolutely awesome. The latest episode, Heroes in Trouble, has to assemble a team like some Ocean's 11 type shit. How exciting is
Classic
that?
action movie stuff.
Yeah. He's already made some friends along the way, so you kind of know who the team's going to be. The seeds have been planted. But just getting them rounded up for an adventure, great stuff.
Yeah, it's
dude.
always the best. The interactions, trying to find them.
Yeah, dude. The show is so fun. Each episode's only like a half hour, so it's edited so tight, and the editing is so good, dude. And the way they leave you on cliffhangers, dude, like the last frame they leave you with in this last episode is Duncan just looking around, and he's on his horse, and he just and like right as he spurs his horse, it jumps forward,
cuts
it
off.
cuts to the fucking so amped, dude. You cannot possibly be more amped than I am amped for this fucking show. You know?
Yeah, I need to finally start watching that. I haven't really been watching much of anything right now.
Yeah. Oh, I also have it here a really brilliant note that it's really similar to Andor in the sense that it's like almost better than its source material. It's so good, but it's like a smaller story. But it's the opposite because Andor is like way more serious than Star Wars.
Yeah.
And this is like a lightening of Game of Thrones. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's kind of traveling in the opposite direction, but it achieves the same thing. You know?
Yeah.
All right, Alex, is it time for football?
We can talk football. We can talk a little football.
What else do I have here? I bought a planter for the staghorn fern that Mom bought me for my birthday while she was in town.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Maybe I'll insert a picture of that.
Little plant action.
Okay. Yeah. And with that, on to the football. Let's focus up. Title race. 4 points up. The gap had been bigger.
Mm-hmm.
As other Arsenal podcasters have said, I imagine at the start of the season, given mid-February, 4 points clear at the top, you'd take it, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's you have to. Yeah, obviously it's everyone's stressing out just because it's City again, and we've done it before. But also, I think we have like the easiest run in of everybody. I feel like we play the majority of like the bottom half of teams at home in this run in. So,
Okay. Nice. So yeah, if I was a real sports podcaster, I would have looked at the run in, and I have not.
Yeah. Other than
that's good to hear.
playing City, I think our run in is pretty easy. At least most of our
Nice.
games are at home, like the bigger games. So it
That's
should
cool.
be. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll take
So you're still feeling pretty positive. I know you were not happy with the Brentford match, nor the results.
It was brutal, but also Brentford that's a team that's just going to do that to you. They're frustrating to play against. They're also pretty fucking good. They're really good.
Fair.
Yeah.
They've got their game plan. I mean, you want to talk about long throws being a thing now and a thorn in the sides of like higher teams.
Yeah.
That was the long throw of all long throws. That was an arrow into the box that led to their goal.
Yeah, it's about as good as a long throw gets. As good as any free kicker corner.
Uh-huh. Yeah, the flicked header on was perfect
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, it was a kick in the dick.
Very little you
but
can
also
do.
you can't say they didn't
it was
deserve
a kick in the dick.
They definitely deserve something out of that game.
Yeah. So you're feeling pretty optimistic overall, though.
I mean, we
still,
play
would you say?
play Wolves. We have like a makeup game, I think, of Wolves this week, and that'll
Okay.
put us back up. 7 points clear again. I'm not feeling too stressed
Sure.
right now. I do think there's worrying like issues. I feel like with the connection in the front of our team attacking right now, but also
Yeah.
it's like super confusing because they don't look that way in the Champions League. I think it's just very much playing teams that sit deep, and we're struggling a bit with that right now. But I think everyone does.
As we do. I know that.
I think every good team does struggle with
For
that.
sure.
Shit's frustrating as hell to play against, but
Yeah, I think coaches are careful to complain because you're just going to get ripped in the media. You're going to get burned for complaining about it. Slot has a couple of times about the low block. He's like, it's these low block teams. It's like, they don't play football. We can't beat them, basically. And everyone, of course, is like, well, there's different ways to play football. You have to figure out how to do that. Slot thus far has not figured it out. I think Arsenal has a better track record of doing so. But I know you have been struggling lately.
yeah. I mean, I think we've probably drawn more games than we would have liked right now, but also, I think we have learned a lot of how to deal with these low block teams. I mean, that's why people probably call us, are joking set piece FC and shit. Like we found ugly ways to get goals and to win games. And it's like, if you guys aren't going to let us play, then fuck it, we're gonna play ugly and we're gonna just try and we'll get physical with you and just try and get a scrappy goal and win it.
Yeah. Yeah, circling back to my original point, I think managers are trying not to say anything, players are trying not to say anything, but you are hearing bits here and there leaking out about people being frustrated with the state of play in the Premier League
Big
right
time.
now. Like, it is devolving a tiny bit right now. It's going through a little period of, I forget who it was from Liverpool on the last Champions League break. They were basically like, it's nice to play in the Champions League. It's like more positive flowing football, you know?
Yeah, Arsenal have scored like 3+ goals every Champions League game they play. But in the league game, they can hardly get a shot on goal with the way teams set up against us.
Yeah, we had Karabag in the last match day, so I don't want to get too excited. But yeah, we had a nice day out, put 5 past them. You know, it was fun.
Feels good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Who doesn't like 5 goals?
It's hilarious, though.
Come on, Premier League. Get it back,
think-
dude. You got to do some NHL-style rule changes, dude. Bigger nets.
Change the offside rules, bigger nets.
Yeah, dude. No gloves for the keepers. No gloves for the keepers would be wild.
Broken fingers left and right.
Yeah, that would drastically change the game. Yeah, so the title race is interesting. The top 4 race also pretty interesting. Like I said, we got Villa sitting kind of pretty in third right now. A little bit of breathing room on both sides of them. Below that, we have this mini pack of Manchester United, Chelsea, and then Liverpool, 4, 5, 6. Is Manchester United under Michael Carrick suddenly the most stable of those 3 teams?
Possibly.
They just came off a tough result against West Ham. Lucky to scrape a point against relegation battlers West Ham. But, like I said, West Ham
They're
are on a
good
little bit of a tear
form, so-
right now. They've just won 3 of their last 5.
Not as bad of a result as it may have seemed.
Yeah. I'm still figuring out Rossignol at Chelsea.
Yeah. I don't really know what to think of that situation yet.
Chelsea, the youngest squad of the bunch, they young teams tend to fall away late season. You think conversely, like they should have the extra energy, but I feel like mentally they just kind of like collapse.
Yeah, they kind of. I feel like especially if they're not in a serious fight, like a title fight or something to keep them sharpened or focused, I feel like they can easily just kind of coast, try and coast out the rest.
Yeah,
of the
they're all
season.
Gen Z kids too. Their freaking ADHD kicks in and they just start looking at other stuff.
Focusing on everything else.
I'm definitely not guilty of.
Yeah. Same. Constantly distracted.
All right. So yeah, Chelsea's a question mark. United, I am starting to be worried about as a genuine challenger here, and Liverpool also question mark. Slot is struggling to break that low block. We've been kind of up and down. We've had some injury crises. As I have here in the notes, Konate has been in better form lately, so that's given us some
A little bit of stability at the back.
relief at the back. We've had a few clean sheets lately. That's fun. Isak is training with the ball.
That's huge.
Not with the team yet, but with the ball.
Closer.
Yeah, great stuff. That'll take some pressure off of Hugo, which is nice. He had his day in the sun as kind of like superstar of the moment, I think, a couple weeks ago. And this week had a lot of chances where he made the wrong choice or, put it just wide quite a few times where maybe should have put it on the frame. As, what happened with young players, up and downs, week to week. That's a kind of a cliche, but it'll be nice to have Isak back is all I'm trying to say.
It's always nice to give him just a break as well in times where he's not doing everything on his own up front.
For sure.
It's nice to have options to freshen it up.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, that I don't really know which way that race is going to go. Those Champions League spots.
Yeah, it's worth noting that I think because of the new UEFA coefficient and the league phase having so many teams in it, it's very, very likely the Premier League top 5 will go again.
So you only got to
fifth spot is likely to be the cutoff. Liverpool still sit outside of that in 6th at the moment. Has Slot concerned? Did you see Slot specifically commented on that? He was like, when I came in, that was coming off a Europa League season. He's like, I know how this club works. I just got Chiesa that summer and nothing else.
I saw that. I saw that.
It's like, God damn. The fans already think you hate Chiesa.
Yeah,
You throw
now
him
you're
under the
gonna
bus
throw
now
shade at him like that?
Jeez. I
Poor
know,
guy.
right? Everyone loves Chiesa,
I know.
dude. He's got the happiest face in the world, and he runs around and does fun stuff.
Give him more chances.
Yeah.
What can it hurt right now?
Yeah. But anyway, regardless of the future of Liverpool in the Champions League right now, the knockout phases are coming up next week, Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
The playoff knockout rounds, I should
Yeah.
say. And there are a couple of interesting fixtures here.
Yeah.
8th versus 24th. That is Benfica versus Real Madrid.
That's gonna be good.
Repeat of the epic match, historic match, you might say, on match day 8
Yeah.
that swung the table all over the place.
With a headed keeper goal.
Do you want to tell the story? Yeah, decided by a header keeper goal. Benfica played most of the match not knowing that a 2-goal margin
saved them.
would send them through. And so they're beating Real Madrid, and they're holding on for just this 1-goal lead, just to beat Real Madrid, just to say they did.
Meanwhile, they just needed a goal.
Yeah, I think in hindsight, it was reported that it was in the 76th minute or something like that the team actually got reports
they needed one
that
goal.
another goal would send them through to the knockouts to the playoff.
Yeah, everyone was freaking
which is
out.
insane to think
The
about.
commentators were pissed. So they're like, "What are they doing?"
Yeah,
because I think Madrid. I don't know what minute they went down to 10 men, but then I think eventually they went down to 9 men. And like
they
Benfica,
did. Not until
I
like
think
the
that
very end, though, right?
That was after Benfica, I think, had figured it out. They went down to 9 men, but
yeah.
But it was insane to watch for a minute there.
Yeah, Madrid implode. Why can't I think of it? Was Fede Alvarez, right? That completely imploded and got 2 yellows in a short span of time to take them down to 9. And sure enough, keeper comes up. I never thought Alisson's headed goal to have Liverpool qualify for the Champions League would be beaten.
I know, right?
And I think this might do it. Technically speaking, both of very high quality, both very similar headed goals, flicks across net. Hi, Gravy, by the way, Mr. Gravers. I know you can't hear me, but I love you,
What's up,
dude.
buddy?
I don't know if you're on the main camera, but man, what a cat!
Probably
What a
on it when he's
specimen.
over here.
What a special little guy. But anyway, incredible headed goal puts Benfica through to the knockouts while simultaneously pulling Madrid from the automatically seeded
Dropping
teams
him
down
into this
into
playoffs,
the knockout
where they now have to
playoffs.
play Benfica again.
Probably costing Xabi Alonso his job. And rematch. What a fixture to watch. That's on Tuesday.
Yeah,
I think.
Tuesday at 3.
Maybe we'll try and get a reaction to that.
That's gonna be
I
fun.
think it'd be fun. Absolutely. Outside of that, we have Monaco and PSG.
Yeah, the all French matchup.
Just
will
a
be
little a bourgeois French matchup, which might just be fun to watch.
Yeah.
You know, too much money, lots of I don't know, ego, pride on the line.
time.
It's French. Speaking of French, let's another smooth transition from a stoned me. Could have been a smooth transition, Todd. To World Cup kit leaks.
Ooh, I don't think I've even
Yeah,
seen.
of course, the French matchup made me think of that because, of course, I'm planning on buying a France Ekitike shirt for the World Cup.
Got to.
I mean, I'm planning on boycotting the World Cup, but is buying a shirt really violating a
It's
boycott?
just buying an international shirt. It's fine.
No, it's not. Nike's a good American company,
It's true,
right?
yeah.
Actually, I wanted to complain that France wears Nike because, as Ekitike himself said in a recent interview, the shirt to wear is Ekitike long sleeve. Did you see he specified that?
That's class. That's the
Love
best,
it.
though. There's nothing
Right?
better than a long sleeve.
He was asked, what's the best football shirt to wear on vacation? And he said, Ekitike long sleeve.
Hell yeah.
Cool dude. But yeah, the away kit has been leaked. The French home kit is not like an all-time French beauty like I had been hoping for.
They have some epic ones.
It has kind of modern graphics going on, which are of the moment and pretty cool. But the away shirt is a cool, like frosty mint green, light. I like
okay.
it. So I think I'm gonna go that way if we get a World Cup
Hell
shirt.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you should.
Also been thinking pretty heavily about a Robertson Scotland shirt.
Ooh.
Almost certainly enjoying Robertson's last year at Liverpool right now.
Yeah.
Scotland with a rare World Cup qualification. The timing's
Yep.
nice. I don't know that I talk about it enough on this podcast, but I really love Andy Robertson. Like, I really fucking love
Yeah,
Robbo.
that guy's awesome. He's a legend.
Absolute club legend. Yeah.
I just watched that video over again the other day of him coming out at training with Van Dyke when he's like, "Lovely day to be a duck." And Van Dyke's like, "What? What the fuck did you just say, man?"
Yeah. It's incredible.
He just repeats it again, and Verge is just like, "All right, man. What the fuck are you talking about?" I love that shit.
He's always great at social media. Even like scripted for advertisements and stuff, he's always so funny. And unscripted when he's just fucking
being
with
himself,
people
he's
around
hilarious.
around the training. He's so funny. He's just kind of a classic like frat bro, but Scottish. Big love to the guy. Not to mention the second all-time leading assister from fullbacks.
Not too shabby.
Goes unsaid a lot. He's a quality player.
Yeah, he was. I mean, yeah, he was excellent in his prime.
Second only to Trent, and he's only like one or two
Yeah.
behind. So keep that in your pocket when you think about Andy Robertson. Anyway, do you have any thoughts on World Cup kits? Have you looked up any? Will you be
I
buying
haven't done
one this
any
summer?
shopping quite yet. Like I said before, like half of my team is English now, and I don't know if I want all day.
Alex is gonna get it. Have you seen the England
dope?
kit? The fucking insane religious
Oh
one.
God, no. That's true. We are the
Oh,
Jesus
my God.
Club.
Let's go ahead and have Alex Google it right now. We're going to do a live reaction on the pod. I've seen it. It's insane. I think they're calling it the King George, but it's like a Crusaders kit. Very graphical. Goes very well
Oh
with,
my
as Alex
God.
just noted, Arsenal's Jesus theme of the moment. Yeah, what do you think of that? You got to get that with the Deckers on the back, dude. You kind of got to, right? It might become a cult kit.
I do want to get it because it's so insane.
It's batshit.
It's so
It's
insane.
batshit. Yeah, and we'll insert a photo, obviously, for YouTube folks, YouTube listeners, watchers. It's wild.
I don't know. Do I get
And,
Sokka, the child of God, on that, or do I get?
Oh, is he the ringleader of the
No,
youth
they
group
all
there?
are.
I thought it was. Declan.
I think
Okay.
actually Urian Timber is the. I think they like
Timber's the
call
ringleader.
him like Pastor Timber or something like that, jokingly. Like he's the.
Okay.
I think he's the main man behind it.
It's Allison in our camp. Usually, if you got a Brazilian, it's going to be one of the Brazilians.
True.
The most Catholic people on earth, I think. Except, I don't know. Would they duke it out with Mexicans for that title, or Polish people?
Yeah, right. Those are
Those
some
three,
serious
man. That's
Catholics.
a Catholic Royal Rumble right
God
there.
But I feel like Declan does represent it the best, just because he's such a nice, humble white boy. Just seems like a very
Remind me to call this episode. Oh, sorry,
No,
I cut
no,
you
you're
off. Go
good.
ahead. You think it's Declan the Yeah, I saw a meme that was Declan leaving a big tip, and he attributed it to this is Jesus' money. That was Declan that did that,
Yeah, I think
right?
he did do that.
This is Jesus'
Yep.
money, not mine. So that's why I said Declan.
Oh, it's a very fitting.
He kind of looks like a whitewashed Jesus as we grew up with.
It's true,
you know?
actually. Yeah. Yeah.
He has very thin facial hair, but if he grew the beard,
Yeah.
he looks like a white Jesus. He could be
Could
white
be
Jesus.
White Jesus. Maybe he will be England's white Jesus if they win the World Cup with Deckers in the midfield running the show.
Yeah. Most of the men wearing that England shirt would prefer him to Sokka as Jesus. I would not accept Sokka as
Unfortunately,
Jesus.
yeah, definitely. High percentage of those men wearing that specific England kit. It's hilarious.
Folks, come to YouTube for these jokes to make sense. If you don't know, you'll know. Good time to do a little social media admin since we skipped it. Actually, folks, follow us on Instagram and Threads at Soccer Situations Mag, MAG. Follow us on YouTube at Soccer Situations. Follow us on TikTok at Soccer Situations.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, as I said, as we pivot to more of a magazine mindset, expect more short form content between episodes.
I like it.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Anyway, where were we?
World Cup kits.
England in the World Cup. England on a crusade this summer in North America.
Yeah.
You want to come out to LA this summer and celebrate, Alex? I don't think we'll be able to afford tickets to a match.
No,
but
we won't be able to, but
who knows if actually we might be able to get match day tickets because fucking apparently no one in Europe wants to come
it's
anymore.
true. Everyone is
A
canceling.
lot of countries
their
are deeming
tickets.
America. I love that there's like a travel warning on America.
Yeah.
now. Like you used to see those like, no, you can't travel to northern Iraq. It's dangerous there right now. But now it's us.
They're saying do not travel to there.
Yeah.
It's unsafe,
Mhm,
especially as a non-citizen.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah.
My poor friend Valeria has to travel back to Eastern Europe right now to renew her passport.
Oh, no.
And she's like, yeah, it sucks traveling as an American citizen over there.
I bet.
That
I
really
bet.
sucks. She holds both citizenships. I feel like it's funny, like their government's gonna listen to our podcast and get her in trouble. I'm not saying it for any reason. But her native country, I don't think even allows dual citizenship.
Oh, shit.
So she's renewing her passport back there, but she also has an American passport. Yada yada.
Damn.
Anyway, it's never been less popular to be an American, and that's saying something.
It's true. It's true. We've hit a new
know?
low. We've hit a new low as Americans.
We're fully the bad guys now on the world stage. It's
crazy,
wild,
man.
Everyone is like pivoting to China as the world economy now. Like it's not based on the dollar anymore.
Yeah, man. Trump's like his whole thing is to make us more powerful, and he's literally dethroned us from the power we had.
Yeah.
We're no longer the top.
He's
top dogs.
He has doused the country in gasoline and lit a match, dude. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Mostly, I think, to like cover up Epstein allegations.
Yeah, exactly. Mostly to hide his crimes and make
To
some
hide
money.
like whoever is like holding shit over his head to make him do this stuff.
Yeah, right.
I love the conspiracy theory that Epstein was actually a Russian agent, and like Russia has all this dirt over Trump's head because like the whole island was wired or whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, the way he behaves would make sense. It makes so much sense.
Yeah. He's taking us down from the
Yep.
inside. Yeah. Anyway, Chicago Fire are getting a new stadium.
Are they really? Finally?
Yeah, it looks really sick too. It was officially unveiled just today.
Nice.
It looks awesome. It's in. Have you heard of the new 78 or whatever development that's been? It's been in development for like a decade now. I feel like
In Chicago?
But it's this like. Yeah, one of those is like fucking completely prefab neighborhood developments that I tend to really hate. Picture the Domain in Austin or I don't know.
I know what you're talking
Maybe
about.
it'll be cool, but I think the stadium is the first major project officially announced in this neighborhood. It's going to be like south of the South Loop, kind of, I think, west of Bronzeville, north of Chinatown along the river there.
Interesting.
The stadium looks sick. It has a river view with like outdoor space along the river. One thing that looks really cool, I'll try to insert a picture of this, is hopefully what they make the home attacking end, sort of like Liverpool prefer to attack the Cop. If you're attacking the north end, the Sears Tower looms up over the stadium, centered, almost like it's like a fucking Eye of Sauron shit looking down on you. That's pretty cool.
So sick.
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking.
That's awesome. That's exciting news.
Yeah. 22,000 seaters, so still a reasonable MLS size. I think that's pretty much what Toyota Park out in the fucking
Think
suburbs
it's about the
held.
same.
So I think it's intelligent. They're not like desperately upgrading that for no reason. They're just bringing it into the city as they always should have done. They're righting a wrong that I've been complaining about for so long now. That we've been complaining about. Sorry.
Yeah, moving things out to the suburbs never works.
No, it sucked, dude. It killed the culture. Any hope of building a fan culture around that team. You know?
They put it in the most difficult spot to get to. Out in the suburbs, nobody wanted to go.
Yeah. So that's a bit of cool, fun news.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Grand Rapids also getting a really nice stadium soon.
It's coming along,
albeit in a different league. I know there is that tournament that in America where the two leagues cross over, right? Essentially like a FA Cup. I think
there is
right?
now, yeah. That where the MLS Next clubs get to play with the big dogs.
So hopefully we can get some Grand Rapids Chicago rivalries going.
That'd be sick.
Fun. And speaking of not MLS Next, but American Soccer, USL's league, their top flight league is about to kick off. That will eventually be the top of a 3-tier pyramid of promotion and relegation.
That's fucking awesome.
Pretty cool, right? So we'll see whether or not that's going to be a success. I think their goal is top flight of 20 teams, second tier league of 24 teams, and then the third tier is just going to be a national league.
Okay, interesting.
Of regional competitions that will somehow qualify for promotion.
Interesting.
Probably I imagine via knockout tournament. Because it's America, and that's awesome.
That's fun. I like that.
So I really wish the USL luck. I hope they can find fan bases, promotion and relegation in the States would be awesome. It would be a lot of fun.
I think they could probably really get something going here, and like try and get more attention on soccer. Also, like rival the MLS a little bit, push the MLS a little bit.
Yeah. I'll say this: I'm really disappointed there's not a USL team in Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's kind of shocking.
I would try to support it if I could. I think there's one in like San Jose or San Diego, but how you doing over there? Everything okay?
I don't know if it was Bailey or somebody outside the door, but you're probably fine.
Well, we can just about wrap this up. We're at the end of the running order. I'm out of cool things to say.
Man, it's so funny that. Are you guys still in the FA Cup? Are you playing FA Cup this weekend?
Indeed, we have Brighton on Saturday.
Okay, nice. We have a classic Wigan.
Yeah.
I haven't played. I don't feel like we haven't played. I haven't seen or heard anything about Wigan in a long time.
Wigan is a classic. Won the FA Cup the year they got relegated.
Yeah. Shocking. It's a good
pretty
fact.
iconic
good
moment.
Pulling that out. That was an iconic moment.
Yeah, it was a great time in Premier League history. Right? Honestly.
Yeah. I was gonna say you were like rushing out of work the other day to watch what you thought was a North London derby, and I was like, I thought it was sooner than it is too. Like we still play Wigan, Wolves, then play Tottenham. So there were 3 games before the North London derby, and like all of the coverage was just talking about Arsenal and the North London derby. I think it's all because Thomas Frank got sacked, but.
Yeah, we didn't mention, folks, there have been a little smattering of manager dismissals in the league. Thomas Frank is out at Tottenham. Dyche is out at Forest.
Shocker there. Sorry, Dyche.
Is that it? Are we missing one? Dyche in and out. Forest looking for their 4th manager of the season.
That's crazy. All because he couldn't get along with Nuno.
Yeah. Tottenham have brought in, who did they bring in? A madman,
Igor
former
Tudor.
Juventus manager. Tudor, yeah, who I think is like a sort of a child of Jurgen Klopp style manager. High intensity pressing.
It's not what you would expect
Gonna
from
be interesting.
Italian.
Well, yeah. It's not what you'd expect from an Italian. He's not Italian.
No, he's not. No, he's Croatian.
Is he Bulgarian? Croatian, okay. Igor Tudor sounds Bulgarian as
does.
fuck.
Yeah, to be fair.
But what I was going to say is his known style of play is not one you can really implement overnight.
That's true.
You could argue that Tottenham are more built to play that way, and hopefully they can naturally snap to it. But for a team in a relegation fight, this kind of change,
It's pretty drastic.
if they take a minute to adapt, could be trouble, dude.
Relegation City.
We're hoping for trouble. We're hoping for trouble, dude. I'm not acting like I'm feeling bad for him here.
The fact that they're in the position they're in is hilarious.
Oh, it's great,
Man,
dude.
all
as I texted to you off pod when Liverpool won the title in both, I think 2019 and 2025. I was hoping for Everton
were close.
recovered
Yeah,
in
they were
relegation
really bad those
fights, and I
years.
was like, man, if we get a league title and Everton relegation in the same year, like what a joy that would bring.
that's
what a joy.
insane bragging rights.
Yeah, you might get
possible.
to steal my
It's
joy.
possible. It's definitely possible.
I don't want
right
to curse
now.
you by invoking that because, like I said, it didn't go well.
Yeah, right.
And now Everton have stabilized enough that I think we missed our window of that. But there's hope for you still.
Yeah, Spurs are playing like shit. They're awful.
Yes.
We'll see if
Yeah.
how much they really hated Thomas Frank. If any of those rumors are true, that the players were sick of him, but maybe they have a bounce back and get them out of the situation.
Yeah.
But
Glad you brought up Frank again. We got to talk about all the Arsenal quotes.
so funny, dude.
Former Tottenham manager. There's just quotes get just pouring out of the woodwork about how much Thomas Frank admired and loved
He kept
Arsenal.
bringing it up to the players.
Yeah. So fucking funny. It makes you think that some annoyed assistant gave him an Arsenal cup out of spite when he got caught drinking coffee out of an Arsenal cup. It makes you think some
Someone
staffer
definitely
gave him
fucked
one
him.
as a
Yeah,
joke, right?
yeah.
This motherfucker loves Arsenal. Let's get him in trouble. Give him an Arsenal coffee
Because
cup.
there's no
You know?
reason they would even had those cups. It wasn't like they were at the Emirates or something, and then he grabbed a cup from some table and it had the logo on it.
Some genius sourced and placed that
Yeah,
cup.
it's amazing.
It's a multi-stage operation.
Oh man.
Very intentional, as everyone likes to say, especially in LA. Everything's, it's so intentional. We need to be, that was a big thing. I go get him, Tiger. We need to be more intentional. I was like, yeah, you intentionally fucked up this whole tea program. You made it worse in every way.
Oh man. I feel that.
Yeah. Anyway, coffee trends.
Hilarious.
Right.
Oh.
Anyway, Alex, let's wrap this
All
up.
right.
Let's wrap it up. What do you
Cool,
say? We're a little shy of an hour, but I'm happy with that. I like it. I'm feeling
It's
good.
fine. It's all right.
You got anything else you want to talk
I don't
about?
think if there's anything else. Have you been watching Olympics? I haven't really watched. I watched the figure skating team stuff and a little bit of other random pieces, but I haven't been able to watch as much as I want.
Well, I texted you yesterday because I went to Tiny's for a Chicago
Yeah.
dog. Tiny's had just unveiled a new special, which they were calling a pastrami dog, which I called an audible and ordered that instead of the Chicago. It was amazing, dude. It was like griddled, like kind of crisp pastrami on top of a hot dog with chopped pickles and onions and mustard.
Damn.
It was so
That sounds
good.
amazing.
Tiny's is the best dinner value in LA by a
Oh, I
mile.
bet.
It's so funny. I can't eat it all the time because I'm trying to lose weight. But when you're craving a hot dog, it's a really fun place to pop in. And that's not SpawnCon. But anyway, super great timing. Hockey was on.
You're watching Germany, right?
Germany versus Denmark.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, yep. And Cider, I think, scored a goal or made a big play like right as I was walking in. So I texted you. And
Man, cider rules.
I love me some international hockey.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I know. I want to watch. I need to put it on my calendar or something to watch more of the men's ice hockey competition, especially
Me too. Yeah,
USA
gotta
Canada at some point.
add it to the cal. Also love Germany being good at hockey
too.
now. Not just because they're superstars of Detroit Red Wing, but it's just cool. They have cool unis. We like German soccer. Why wouldn't we like German hockey?
they're always
you know?
funny. They're always super funny dudes.
We like German cars a lot.
Got good uniforms.
I watched the shit out of the Mini Cooper today. It looks great right
Oh,
now.
yeah, that always feels nice.
Oh man, old girl looks good. I want to get her cleaned up so bad, like the little body dings and stuff,
Yeah.
dude. It's one of those things you always fantasize about, but you'll never really do.
Yeah.
For me to get that body cleaned up would cost like as much as I paid
the
for the
car's
car.
worth, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, But man, I love that car. It's so awesome.
Yeah, it's a sick little ride.
Man, it's so fun to drive. I found a YouTube video just today, of a guy that's like, "This is the best front wheel drive car money can buy." And I was like, "Preach, brother."
Amen, sir. Amen.
I was like, "I already agree, but sure, I'll watch this 13-minute YouTube video."
Got me hooked. I'm in.
Funny stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, as I said 5 minutes ago, let's wrap this up. Yeah. Folks, that was episode 79 of Soccer Situations. It's been fun.
Thanks for being here.
Alex, yeah, thank you so much for listening. Alex, thank you for being here late at night.
No worries.
Mid-February. Happy Valentine's Day,
happy
everybody.
Valentine's Day.
I hope you get some.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wish you anything romantic because I'm a sleazebag.
But get laid on Valentine's
So I'll
Day.
just gonna say get some. Get some. I know I'm not, so I hope everybody else is. Dating in LA is impossible as they say it
I
is.
believe that.
And on top of it, I'm me. I couldn't date in any city I've lived in. So
It's brutal.
Happy
It's brutal
Valentine's
out
Day,
there.
motherfuckers. But yeah, no, for real. Everybody, have a good night, and thank you so much. Yeah.
Soccer situation.